Today's video we will be doing a Kylie Cosmetics review. I actually have a Jordyn times Kylie first impressions up already, but this is more like the updated opinion. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. For the eyeshadow palettes, from my memory, Kylie did mention that she worked with an artist to create this packaging, like Barbies, and that seems to be like the theme going on between this and the actual eyeshadow palette. There's rose gold embossed on there. You can see that there's little hearts on the actual packaging slip. On the back side, it's just basic information like their ingredients list and Kylie Cosmetics, of course. But this is the packaging for the eyeshadow palettes. So I'm really glad that she actually included the mirror. It makes it easier. Personally, I don't really mind if there was a mirror or not. Either way, I'm just purchasing it mainly for the eyeshadows, but I know for other people they feel differently. Some people actually like to travel with their makeup and they like that they have a mirror with it, so while they're doing their makeup they can easily look at themselves in the mirror. Another thing about it is the mirror isn't like some cheap quality. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade, but it's not cheap quality. I don't know if that makes sense, but when you like look at yourself in the mirror, you can actually see every little detail of your face. It's not slightly blurry or it's not kind of crappy quality. You can see everything, like every little pore. Okay, I know that sounds bad, but trust me when I say this mirror is bomb. So altogether, I think this entire palette was $40 or $42. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just know it's around the $40 through $45 range. So you get 12 shades, which isn't bad, and each one is 0.06 size. I don't think it's like gigantic. Like if you've seen Jeffree Star's eyeshadow pants, it's nothing like that. I think this is pretty average. But one thing that also stood out to me, my first impression, was that usually brands, they either give you too many shimmers or too many mattes in an eyeshadow palette. In this case, she actually evenly distributed it. She actually has 6 shimmers and then 6 mattes, so I really like that. Along with that, the first time I received this palette, I was really impressed with the color scheme, just because, you know, the way that she organized it, it looked really well balanced. Nothing too crazy or nothing too out of place. It all just kind of went together as a theme. But then again, you know, this is her collaboration with her best friend, so obviously she created it with her best friend in mind, and they most likely like discussed the shades together beforehand. So other than that, I don't think I really had any other first impressions of this. I just thought they were all really nice shades. They looked really nice, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I actually went ahead and swatched the bottom row already. So what I'm going to do is do the bottom row, then do the first row, and then I'll get into the lip gloss and my overall opinion on whether you guys should pick this up or not. But the first one is Don't Ever Leave Me. That is the reddish shade I was talking about. That's kind of like a maroon one. But as you can tell, even in the swatch, this is not the most red-based maroon there is. If anything, the swatch is actually kind of weak. This is Sister, that cool dark brown I was talking about, but once again, it is more of a chocolate brown. It doesn't look that dark compared to the pan. Then you have Ride or Die, which is that bronze. This actually has a lot of fallout. While I was trying to swipe it, it had a lot of fallout that was like slowly falling down my arm. So that's why this is the biggest swatch compared to the rest of them, because I had to like even out the chunks of glitter and then I had to smooth it out. But right now you can tell how much more blinding it is compared to the other ones. But let me just do a second swatch just to show you guys. But next is Wild Love, the one that I have a hate relationship with. That purple shimmer, like legit, look at it. It's not even purple, it's barely purple, and this just looks like a kind of taupe color, and you can't even sense the glitter in there. I mean, not the glitter, but the actual shimmer in there, because it literally just looks like a matte. And lastly, you just have Love You Bitch, which is that dark cherry, but once again, it doesn't really look like a dark cherry. Now it looks like a purple. So I don't know what the heck is going on with her shadows looking not the way they're supposed to be. Okay, so once again, I swatched the first row in order to preserve time. But the first one is Wife Life. You have that gold shade called Loyal, True Love, Peru, Soulmate, and My Heart. Legit, I'm not throwing shade or anything, but seriously, for more than half of the palette actually just being neutrals, you can legit go to the drugstore, like your nearest CVS or Walgreens or something, and pick up an eyeshadow palette that will probably have more shade selections, as well as also being better in formula. Like, I'm not saying that to throw shade at her, but legit, like, when I see this palette, I don't look at it and I'm like, dang, this is what a Kylie Cosmetics product feels like. Because there's nothing memorable about the actual formula. It just feels like an average, mediocre palette. Like, I'm not saying that to hurt anybody's feelings, but that's what it is. Like, I don't look at this and be like, oh my god, dang, this is a Kylie Jenner product. That is just how I feel. But yeah, legit, let me pull out some of my eyeshadow palettes, my like drugstore eyeshadow palettes, and show you what I mean. So I'm actually going to show you guys a handful of products, but basically this you can't exactly get at the drugstore because this is ColourPop, but this is their brand new Karuchi palette. But this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. You see how many neutrals there are? Legit, for $12, that's still not even half her price of the eyeshadow palette. So logistically, you can pick up like 2 more of ColourPop's eyeshadow palettes, not just this one, but like any other one on the website, and hit that $30 free shipping. Like, look at this compared to this. Hold up, I don't want to consider this a dupe video because it's not a dupe video, but like, this is just me comparing the shades. So don't think I'm over here claiming that these are dupes, because they're not. I know they're not. But these is as similar as it can get. L'Oreal, their La Palette Nude 1. It's literally called La Palette Nude 1, okay? And legit, this is a nude palette. You get 10 eyeshadow shades, I believe. And this is for $20. I actually used this before. I haven't used it as much recently, but from my memory, I really like this. It was like really nice. And on top of that, compare this to the Kylie one. Once again, it's $40. You still get more neutrals either way. It could literally be the 35.0 original, or it could be the 35.02. But basically, look, Kylie has 12 shades. More than half of it is neutrals. I know I keep repeating that, but that's true. And literally just a 4 quad basically of purples, and those are like average purple shades, not really spectacular in any way. And then there's the Morphe 35OM, which is like $28. Correct me if I'm wrong. And on top of that, you get 35 shades of neutrals though. Like, legit, this many shades compared to that many shades. What's the tea behind that? And alongside that, if you guys still want like that purple instead of just neutrals, you can get this. Well, you can't exactly get this anymore because this is the 35B, and I know it's been discontinued, but you see those 2 purples? You could literally pick up this, well, not this one, but the James Charles one, or any other type of Morphe palette that has color in it, for like $20 and get like a range of color. And then you can also pick up the 35.0, one of the 35.0s, and that'll be like $40 together, which is basically the whole price of one Kylie palette. So there ain't no tea. It's already on my arm. You already know the facts. You already know. I don't have to say much about this. You can see it for yourself. See, look, you can even see it all the way over here. Like, I didn't mean to scoot back intentionally to show you guys. This was like just a coincidence, but look, you can literally see it, and you can't even see the Kylie Cosmetics one on my arm anymore. This for $20. This one I already mentioned. Like, this is so good. If you haven't seen my Karuchi review yet, I will link it down in the description box. Or you can get the 35O, or you can even get the 35O and the L'Oreal one, and it still won't be like $40 total probably. Or, you know, you can pick up some other colored Morphe one. But altogether, like, I literally just showed you 4 palettes, which are neutral dupes. Well, actually, one of them is the 35B, so that's not neutral. But you get... Oh my god. It fell out, but it's not broken. Like, okay, so single eyeshadows from ColourPop, I know that they're like detachable. Because of the magnetic thing on the back, you can easily pop it into like your own customized Z palette. But are the palette eyeshadows removable as well? Because I didn't know that. Like, legit. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, let me wrap this up before this video hits like 25 minutes, because I'm trying not to have my videos that long. But it's really gold, so looking at it right now, it looks really intimidating, but when you actually apply it, it's just full high shine lip gloss. Like, it's really glossy, and I swear you don't even notice the gold. It doesn't look yellow on your lips at all. It's still glossy, and you still do have those flecks of gold in there, but it's not gritty like a glitter lip gloss would feel like, you know? Like, when you think of a glitter in your lip gloss, you would think it's super gritty and you would feel it on your lips. That's not the case. It seals everything in. Like, the gloss is really glossy. Are you talking to someone far away from like a far distance, they won't notice the gold on your lips. They'll just see like the glossiness to it. But I still really like this lip gloss. However, one con is this didn't happen at first, but as of recently, look, if you swirl the lip gloss, you can already see the wand poking through. Look, I only used this lip gloss twice, and for the wand to already be peeking through, and more than half of the tube's lip gloss is already gone. What the heck is going on with that? You need to either invest in a bigger and longer tube, or you need to fill your stuff to the brim, because I honestly don't know what is happening. Like, you see this? Like, you literally see that emptiness in my lip gloss. So, like, I'm not saying that to be shady, because if you know, I really like her lip glosses. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone out and spent $100 on the high shine lip gloss. That being said, all of the stuff I mentioned, like the videos I mentioned and the stuff I mentioned from like different brands, including the Makeup Geek stuff or like L'Oreal, I will link all those products down in the description box below. So you don't have to worry about that. You will automatically like see that, and if you're interested in purchasing something, just go to the link in my description box. I'll already have everything there for you. I got you. I will make your processing and I guess shopping so much more easier, so you don't have to like go search for it on your own. But yeah, thank you so much for checking out my video. Once again, if you're new here, hopefully this won't be your last time checking out my videos. Hopefully you like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. But see you guys in my next video.